Hi everyone, I'm just getting ready to go out, so I thought I'd take the opportunity to do a demo on the primer, the liquid foundation, and the concealer. So the first thing I want to talk about is the primer, which I've already put on, but the first thing you ever want to put on before you're putting on your makeup is the primer. Before you put any foundation on, this first thing you want to put on. Primer is really important because what it does is it keeps your makeup, it acts like a veil, and your makeup sits on top of it all day. So when you start out in the morning with your makeup looking amazing, it's going to look the same when you come home after work or wherever you've been all day. So it's really, really important to use. So I've already put that on. And really, I'll show you how much you use, because you don't have to use a lot. And this actually comes in a pretty big tube. I do prefer this primer over any other. I've used many. This one is my favorite. This is by Younique. And this is about as much primer as you need. Maybe just a touch more. And you just dab it all over your face and then just blend it into your face. Let it sit for about probably about 30 seconds or a minute for it to settle into your skin, and then you're ready to put on your foundation. So the next thing I'm going to show you is the Younique liquid foundation. This one is in the color Taffeta, and I'm also going to demonstrate that with the brush. This is the liquid makeup brush, and it's made with goat's hair. It's amazing. Very soft, and has a little bit of an angle so that it contours around your face. There's a little divot inside here. I don't know if you can see that. And it allows you to put your foundation inside there, and so that it distributes more evenly on your face. So I'm going to go ahead. You should always shake your foundation bottle before you start. And sorry, I just see something over here. So you should, and it comes in a little dropper like this. It comes with a dropper, and so you just take your dropper and put some in the center and about 4 or 5 drops on the outside. Okay, and then you just sort of put it in different places on your face. And you start blending in. So it goes on as a liquid and it dries as a powder. And I'll tell you something, this is the first foundation I've ever used in my entire life. And I've been wearing makeup since I was a teenager. That doesn't feel like you're wearing any foundation at all. It also provides good coverage. I do have some adult acne, and it does cover that very well. So this is the liquid foundation by Younique in Taffeta. And then the next thing I'm going to show you is, very quickly, is the concealer. You can use concealer as a highlighter, or you can use it as a concealer to cover blemishes or dark or marks. If you're going to use it as a highlighter, I would recommend that you go a shade lighter than your foundation. I am using velour, so this is definitely going to be for highlighting. I'm using about that much. I'm just going to dab it into a triangle shape. You don't want to just do this area here, because then you'll come out looking like a raccoon. So better to do it in a triangle shape. Just a little bit more on this side. And I'm going to blend that in with my blending bud. The blending buds are really, really good. You just dampen them, and then they're ready to go for use. You just kind of stipple around as I'm doing here. And it does really do a great job to cover. It's really important when you're applying makeup to have the right tools to do that, so that you can get the results that you want to get. So blending buds are important too. I have the smaller one for this area here, and then I have the larger one for blending in for the bigger parts of your face. So that's basically what you use that for. So that's it. That is the I just gave you a little, I mean, you could highlight up in here, and then, I mean, you can go into all kinds of detail, but I'm just giving you a quick one on highlighting. And so that's it. That's the primer, the foundation, and the concealer. If you have any questions, you can message me. Thanks. See ya.